Okay guys, down in the street for the farmers protest. Being honest with you guys, without these farmers we'd be screwed. They're supplying all the food for the shops. Most of the stuff you eat for the farmers, the farms. I'm here with AJ audits.
Back down, okay? Supports British agriculture and all desperate out and gives a secure future for all of us. That's the problem every single one of you, regardless of what's on the right.
There's more behind us. I'll go down and see them in a minute. You good then? Go down the bottom here where they're, a lot of them are parked up.
They've got the stage in a different place this time.
Pardon?
The stage was there last time.
The what?
The stage was way down.
Alright. Down the front, right down the front here. What's this?
tragedy, a Brexit tragedy, a Brexit tragedy. We all live in a Brexit tragedy, a Brexit tragedy, a Brexit tragedy. And our friends who live abroad wonder how we could for all this fraud. How the band begins to play. We all live in a Brexit tragedy, a Brexit tragedy, a Brexit tragedy. We all live in a Brexit tragedy, a Brexit tragedy, a Brexit tragedy.
Yeah, there's still more coming down.
Actual coverage is in.
Hey?
Actual coverage is in.
Yeah. Where is he? He's not there, is he? Can you see him?
Yeah, I saw him.
Alright. Actual coverage is here. So if anybody go on his channel, it's quite a good channel he's got. Guys. Got a lot of good content. That's right. Go and do your job.
Brexit got the UK done. State stoplight kickers. Signed down the river by a corrupt government.
Let's go back to sitting a nice warm water, huh? That's it, get your motor and get some work done. Who?
DJE.
Yeah.
There.
What, with the orange, with the grey t-shirt on?
Both up on.
We met him before, didn't we?
Yeah.
DJ!
DJE.
Alright. DJ me this year, guys, as well. Good channel. Sub to him if you're not sub to him.
Stretched out like timbers, good and proper. Sold down the Russian river of propaganda.
Years later, what's going on? Did you see that picture that went out? Me too, see it. Me and John. Ryan Cavani. And then they've got
Support the Remain farmers. The fans are going to leave, shot themselves in the foot.
You realise what's happening in Europe?
Go on, tell us.
Go on, tell us. It's all falling apart.
Italy's of the world. Europe is corrupted. Why do you want to go back to
Oh,
Europe?
Britain's corrupt as well. Have you forgotten what the Tories did?
Britain is devoid of corruption, obviously. There's no corruption in Britain, is there?
Of course there is. That's what we're here for, isn't it? We are here.
No,
to
you're
support
here.
the farmers.
You're here.
You're here because you have
And
to
guess
pay
what?
more tax.
And guess what? I'm
And
a
guess what
foreigner that lives in
Brexit
this
did?
country.
Made you pay
Why
for
would
it.
you want to go back to Europe?
You're paying.
Unbelievable.
Where are you from, by the
I'm
way?
from Italy. But now England is more corrupted than Italy.
Yeah,
Honestly.
you're telling me.
Yeah.
It can well. That's
So,
true.
The problem is those people there in Parliament, not us. They are all trying to divide us. Get out of here, you fucking Brexit
Bollocks! Off you go.
Sick of it. They are the problem. No Brexit.
Because of you idiots,
Yes.
you've got this problem.
Of course it is, darling. That's why. That's why.
You voted for it.
You probably really did that. That's incredible. The way your minds get bent.
I voted in 3 referendums and I was on the winning side.
Oh, it's a game of football. My mistake. It's a game.
It's a game.
It's a game.
It's a game.
It's a game. We've got this wrong all the way along. It's not about
Hello,
the constitutional
Brian.
basis of our country.
He's
It's a
turning
game.
up like a bad penny every
Action.
week.
All right.
How you doing, Brian?
Crazy Jake. Love your videos, mate. Love
We're
them.
not insulting anyone.
I didn't insult you.
We have a right to protest just like everyone else.
Correct. Yeah.
And we're here every week.
80%
You come once
of those
every
under
6
24
months.
do. You got it wrong, Bilbo.
You come once
that's
in a
what history
blue
will say.
moon.
And
We're
we'll be
here
back in 10 years.
every week without fail.
Yes, we've heard this. You break up. You've been breaking up all that time. Keeps breaking up. Oh, it hasn't.
Hey, have you got one of the end of the world is night?
They're on your bike.
I haven't actually. No, you need one though. Look,
a debate going on here.
protest to do with them. This is a separate one.
You can't take it.
Can't take that.
Oh, right, okay.
What's your point
No.
then?
No. Let's have a serious argument. Let's have a
Why
serious
are we?
discussion.
Why have your taxes gone up? Are you that stupid? Because there's no money left.
£40 billion a year.
Lost
That's what
revenue.
They should have spent
40.
it on war.
And it cost 45 billion for the divorce bill. You don't get paid. I'm self-employed. I'm
Our
an
trade has been
arithmetic.
hit massively.
Yeah. I pay tax every year too.
And you might expect the exchange
Right,
to be
I don't get paid for this. Neither does he. He works. He's a wine merchant. He takes time off. Thank you very much, sir. You're telling me. Sorry. How is it a fucker? We've lost £40 billion a year in tax revenue. Why do you think they're hitting the farmers with this inheritance tax? Because there's no money. We did 100 billion in trade, right? We had free movement of goods, blah, blah, blah. We don't have that anymore. Now there's a tax on goods going in. So it's made the UK uncompetitive within the European Union. I used to deal in the Europe. I used to sell coins into Europe and everything. Now nobody touches my coins because they have to pay 20% VAT on top. So I've lost out in that respect. And I've also lost my freedom of movement. I don't have an Irish passport, unfortunately. I don't have any connections. Right, I got a house.
That's a big problem.
Right, because I got a house that I rent in France, but I can't live in it for more than 90 days at a time. So if I want, one day when I
You've got a nice pad over there.
I haven't. No, I live in Port Talbot.
But you used to have a nice little flat over there.
No, that was an Airbnb.
What like
That was an Airbnb.
Off you grow loads of shit, boys!
Our constitutional
For these beggars!
Our constitutional settlement is that sovereignty is in Parliament. Now you can like that, you can dislike that, you can want to change it, all perfectly valid. But legally, sovereignty is in Parliament. That is a fact. That's a fact of law.
Parliament is corrupted, it's not democratic.
Moral experience, I mean, and Brexit is about spirituality. It's about the soul of the country. It's not about...
Now, this is really interesting because I know the reason we're having this argument is about, if you like, the soul of the country. I agree, but that's not the same as saying that's what the law is.
But you want to take my vote to lead the EU away from me?
No,
I
because...
voted to leave. We
and
all
we've
won.
left. And we've
17
left.
million people won.
And we've left. You got
and
it.
you want to take that away
Now,
from us?
No. You want to take away democracy from me.
You're calling us names, you're
No,
stamping your
I haven't
feet,
called you a
you're
name. I haven't called you a name.
No, usually you are. Look at Steve Ray, for example, what he's doing.
No, you want to take my democracy away from me.
No.
You do, because the thing is, we had a vote.
We can,
Had a vote.
exactly.
You've left. We've left.
By having your democracy,
I
you
don't
take
like.
mine away.
I don't like that decision. And in a democracy, I get to campaign for what I want.
Not immediately.
Yes, if I want to.
Oh yeah, of course you can, but you can't expect it to happen immediately, can you?
No, it's not immediate. We've moved on. It is 8 years on, so you can't say immediately now. But there is no basis in law. There's no basis in law for saying. There's no basis in law for saying putting a limit in it. Because and you can complain about that, you can campaign about that, and you can make your argument, and that's perfectly valid. But you want to take away my ability to make a counter to that.
No, not at all.
You just said you do.
No, if
I get to make my protest.
what you are doing
I get
now
to make my campaign.
is successful, and Starmer gives us another referendum tomorrow, and we're 6 years after Brexit.
Well, 6 after the anthem.
That would be ridiculous. That was just piss on the
Well,
people.
Well, it's not about it being a matter of it's ridiculous. It's a matter of the law, and it's a matter of democracy. And if I still have my democracy, like you had, we had a democracy. We had a democratic vote, right? Your side won. Fine. But I do get to still make my argument for my side. Every vote you voted, you know, when you vote in someone as a parliament, whoever you voted for in the past, you know, it hasn't. When I was first, the first general election I was able to vote in, John Major won, right? And we've changed prime ministers and parties since then because all of these decisions get revised, and that's normal. And there's no point you saying, oh, you have to do it for 50 years. No, you don't. Referenda are extraordinary in our system. I know we've had a lot recently, but that's extraordinary.
That's what I'm saying.
Why not?
17 million people wanted to leave.
Yes, but why not? That's the point you're missing. There's no reason to why not.
Are we having referendums every time?
Well, of course,
By the time the next question
there is a practical
the
absurdity.
law's implemented, you won't get a chance.
There is a practical absurdity to every other system. But to extrapolate from
I'm going over here. Go back to the farmers. Come on, guys, get behind these farmers.
Thank you.
Without the farmers, we'd be starving.
Yeah, so I thought, well, going there. It turns out you've got to take delivery. They just
Another corrupt movement for the government again.
How many more have you got? Or is that
yeah, I'm hoping Lisa's going to turn up. Yeah, who are you from?
I'm independent.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got my own YouTube channel.
And what's the name of your YouTube channel?
AJ Orbit.
It's what, sorry?
AJ Orbit.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, do. Okay.
Right. With what's going on at the moment?
So, farmers from all around the country have gathered here in Whitehall to protest the government yet again about the changes in the recent budget.
Yes.
We are pretty furious, I think would be an understatement.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
It isn't just about inheritance tax. There's so many things in that budget which will negatively impact agriculture. There's national insurance contributions, there's proposed fertiliser tax. We were pretty fed up as an industry 6 months ago, even before this lot got into power, whereas now we're utterly fuming. And we just want to have a sit down, have a rethink that without us, without the family farms, there won't be any food in this country. Or we'll have to import everything.
Exactly. Whereabouts are you from?
I'm from Tunbridge.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so we haven't come too far really, but
Yeah.
London traffic means it's plenty far enough for the tractor.
Yeah, that's true. So, what size is your farm then?
I farm about 300 acres. The vast majority of what I farm is tenanted, but we do own a small amount, so I'm not going to be overly affected by the inheritance tax thing, but I'm standing up for the industry I love. It's just so unjust, this whole thing.
Yeah,
Exactly. You've got people, I'm not going to point out anyone in particular, but who I can see here, who have got generations of family farms behind them, who don't know how on earth they're going to carry on when someone ultimately passes away and they have to think about succession.
I mean, they're moaning about this 22 million black hole?
Yes.
They've just gave 11 million to Sharia,
Yes.
8 million a day for illegal immigrants. They've stole the pensioners' winter allowance.
Yes.
Well, there you go. That makes up a couple of million.
Well, I'm sure I saw somewhere that we were told, and business was told, that they would just have to economise. Well, why can't the government economise?
Yeah.
Why are we
exactly.
spending money? According to the government's own figures, we're meant to be, this inheritance tax is meant to raise 500 million a year. Well, and yet we're spending over 500 million every year on overseas agricultural aid.
That's right.
Why are we supporting other countries' farmers before we're supporting our own farmers?
I mean, a couple of years ago, how much was they gave 600 million Iceland? Why?
And the government seems to be so worried about climate change, and then you've got Keir Starmer, who's jetting off in his first, 5-6 months in power, here, there and everywhere.
That man's not got a clue. He's not got a clue what he's done.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Did you know that when he was with the DPP, they were going to sack him?
Right.
So he left before he was sacked.
Yeah, there's also the talk about importing from places like South America.
Yes.
How's that going to affect you?
Well, I mean, obviously any imports dilute the market for our domestic home production, but what we shouldn't forget is British food is the most trusted in the world. There's so many things that as farmers we are not allowed to do, but they can get away with on the continent. I mean, oilseed rape is a prime example that is used in so many cooking oils. We banned, I don't know how many years it was, a chemical called neonicotinoids. So, which is fair enough. So our production's dropped down to something like 800 million tonnes per year, but yet I believe we have an annual requirement of 2 million tonnes per year. So we're now importing rapeseed from abroad where they're able to use neonicotinoid treatments. Where's the logic in that?
So there you go, guys. All this stuff that's coming over, that'll be coming over from different countries, I'll have stuff in it that shouldn't be in it. So we need to stick with British food.
It's completely nonsensical. We can produce such brilliant quality food in this country. Why don't we get behind it and promote that over and above anything else? It makes no sense to me. Absolutely no sense.
I know the inheritance tax on the farm sales.
Yes.
How will that affect you?
Personally, I don't think it will affect my family until, for a generation or two, maybe even longer. So that inheritance tax is the main reason why I'm here. I just can't believe this government. They just need to wake up and support the farmers.
And that's all done by a bank clerk.
Sorry?
Yeah.
It was a bank clerk that done it, not an economist, bank clerk.
With all its land.
Yeah. But it's not just the land though. The business property relief will be on things like this as well.
Yeah.
And, I mean, okay. small tractor by modern standards. Something that size could be £200,000. And most medium-sized farmers might have two of those. Plus a combine, a sprayer, crops in the ground, crops in store. You could easily have £1 million in just business assets. So, and then you add in the property on top, there's going to be very few farms that aren't affected by this.
Yeah. It's also the same with the farmers that have cattle. It costs what, 37p per litre of milk.
Yes. Yeah.
And only get what, paid 34p.
Well, I've never understood milk because I think if you ask any of these people around here how much a bottle of milk is, they won't be able to tell you. So why not?
It varies.
Yeah,
Why
it
not
varies from
put-
shop to shop, doesn't it? Some shops sell them at a pound for a pint, some are
But would
120, it all
would it
depends.
matter to the end user if it was 105 a pint, for example?
If they put 10p on a litre of milk, then those farmers will be able to survive better.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't understand why farmers are expected to work for below the cost of production. Why should they? Particularly with staples like milk.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you.
Okay,
Thanks a lot, mate. Right, guys, you heard it here
I'm Simon.
Simon.
from Simon, one of the farmers.
And this is Crazy Gate.
Yeah, I've got
Oh, thank you for that.
I've got a